Good morning, sunshines. So, I have some major changes going on in my life, and I wanted to talk about it because I'm stressed out. I get married in 2 weeks, which is very exciting, but it's also very stressful. I'm doing a DIY wedding, and so therefore I am making all my own flowers, bringing all the food, altering all the dresses. I mean, technically I didn't have to do all this work, but I chose to. And now I wonder why I chose to do that, because it is so stressful. There's 2 weeks before the wedding, and hardly anything is actually put together and made. I mean, that's not totally true. I really have done more than I give myself credit for, but it feels like I haven't. And I never truly knew how stressful wedding planning is. People would always talk about how it's amazing and it's the most stressful thing ever, but I didn't know how serious they were. Because it's like this emotion of, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, I'm getting married in 2 weeks, and then it's like, oh my gosh, I have so much to do, and then I just feel so much anxiety and stress, and I just so let's talk stress and stress strategies and that fun stuff. So, my journey of stress during this time is actually quite funny to me because it's just all over the place. And so we start out, I'm super excited, and we got engaged about 5.5 months before the wedding, and I'm so excited, and I can't believe it. It's so surreal, and I'm so excited, and I've said that 3 times, but you know, it's fine. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna get everything done in the first 2 months of being engaged, and then the next few months will be a breeze, and it'll be so easy and so nice, and we'll just relax the month of the wedding. Now, we're here to the month of the wedding, and there is so much to do still. But the thing is, I still worked and worked and worked on wedding stuff this entire time. It wasn't like I was sitting around and procrastinating it all. I was doing all of it, and there's just still so much to do. It just isn't done yet. And something I have a problem with, which I didn't think I would have a problem with, but I do, is asking people to help me. I always thought I'd be really good at delegating and being like, hey, do this for me. It's so hard. And so one example is my bridesmaids' dresses. My bridesmaids' dresses were super low in the front and back, and that's something that a lot of my bridesmaids aren't comfortable with, and I'm not comfortable with. I like modest dresses, and so I am making them all modest and adding fabric in the front and back just to make it higher in the front and back. And I'm doing this all myself, and so well, what I did with that I'm actually pretty proud of. We got an extra dress for the bridesmaids, and we're using that fabric to the fabric of the same dress to make the other dresses modest. Anyways, it's pretty genius in my opinion. Anyways, I'm so scatterbrained. So people keep being like, oh, I can totally help out if you want me to. I want to help this and this and that. And I'm like, okay, if I need help, I'll let you know. And the thing is, I need help and I keep not letting people know. And I keep thinking, well, I don't know if I really trust anyone else to do it, because I'm so particular and picky and perfectionist, which is not a good mix right now, I feel like. And I have a certain way that I want the dresses to get done, and I'm nervous that if I delegate that onto someone else, it's not going to get done that certain way. And so it's really hard for me to delegate it out, because I just want to be the one doing it so that I know how it's getting done, and I know if there's any imperfections, there's no one else to blame but myself. You know, like, I don't have to look at it and be like, I hate that you did that. I can look at it and be like, well, I did my best. And I could be that way with other people and be like, well, they did their best, which I would try to do. But it's hard when you don't know the full effort they put into it. Whereas with me doing it, I know the full effort I put into it, so it's easier to accept, okay, that's the best it's gonna be. But when someone else does it without me, if I was there, then it'd probably be fine. But when someone does it without me, it's like, I feel like that could have been better, but I don't know the many stressful hours and weeks and months that you truly put into it, so how could I actually know if it could have been better and stuff. Anyways, so because of that, it's really hard to delegate things out unless I know they're a super crafty person and think like I do, like my older sister. But my older sister has other stuff going on in her life, and she was planning on helping me out, and then this other stuff came up, and then she wasn't able to help me out, and that was really hard. And then there's just so many little things that make it really hard and really stressful. So then I felt like I was truly doing everything on my own, and this isn't technically what I was trying to talk about. I'm just trying to talk about how to get through stress. Okay, so I'm in this super stressful place where I feel like I have no help. I don't want to ask people for help because I don't know if they're gonna meet my expectations. I feel so bad saying that, but like, that's how I felt. And I just need to trust people. That's a different topic. And like, trust them, like, with helping me out and stuff, is what I mean. So somehow though, right now, 2 weeks before the wedding, last week I went to bed crying at 2 a.m. in the morning every single day, and because of how stressed I am, I couldn't stop. I mean, like, I couldn't breathe because of how stressed I was. And then now there's so much to do, but I feel so relaxed. I do. And I feel like I've gotten to this point where I've accepted that things are going to turn out how they're going to turn out, and that we'll just get it done. I just have faith that we'll get it done. And I know it'll be stressful and it'll be hard, but I know it's all going to come together, because everything up to this point has come together somehow. It's been absolutely incredible. I can't even comprehend it all. I'm trying to enjoy these days of looking forward to the wedding and of wedding planning, and the moment I just kind of let myself be okay and let go of the stressfulness of it all, I feel like a weight has been lifted off of me. Because yes, there's still so much to do, and I'm not ignoring that there's so much to do, I'm just not letting it stress me out. And I don't even know how to explain how to do that, but I hope that it can come. I hope that everyone, all of you guys, can figure that out because it's really... I don't want to include this actually. I hope that I'll be able to find the words for it someday, because I would love for everyone to be able to figure that out and figure out how to let go of stress, because it's very overwhelming. Stress is something that weighs you down so much. I mean, there's positive stresses, of course, but like when you're feeling as stressed as I was, that's just digs you in this hole and fills you with anxiety, and it's not fun at all. If you can lighten the load and believe in yourself and the people around you and believe that everything's going to turn out okay, it really makes a difference. Anyways, there's my rant slash trying to put a positive spin on things, or like, I don't know how else to phrase that. Anyways, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Go subscribe. Ha! If you want. I don't really care if you do or not. Just do it. Nothing bad happens from subscribing. Just kidding. Alright. Bye, fam. Go spread your sunshine and de-stress your life.